Hello everybody, this is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. Welcome back to another plan with me. This week I am memory planning the week of October 19th. I had actually done a plan ahead video where I did this week in my plum paper planner where I functionally planned it ahead of time. And yeah, that video is up on my channel if you want to check that out. And then this version is the memory plan version. So once the week was completed, I filmed it in my decorative memory planner, which is what the majority of my videos are if you're new here. I used this kit from Miss and Meow. I don't remember what it was called, October Skies or something like that. It was really, really fun to plan with. I was a little bit nervous initially because the colors, even though they're like pink, blue, yellow, peach, which is in my like usual color palette, they're a little bit brighter than what I would normally go for. They're definitely more saturated than the kind of really light airy pastels I kind of tend to stick with. So like when I first got the kit, I was kind of nervous, even though I really love the design. I really love the sunflowers. I think I actually used a kit that already had these sunflowers in it in like September from Two Little Bees, but um, I liked all of that. And I just it was just a little outside my comfort zone, but I ended up loving how the spread turned out. I think it turned out so beautiful. I had a lot of fun planning with it. Every once in a while, I kind of like to change up my style a little bit, not like permanently, but I like to kind of experiment with using kind of more like doodly stickers from like Papershire and Hello Petite paper in my spreads. And just kind of go with a style like that. And I thought that this kit, the colors in it and the style of it really lended well to that. When I originally was going purchase this kit, I was thinking I was going to make an order from Papershire because she had these like pinky orange sunflower fall themed sticker samplers and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, that'd be perfect. But the timing of when she closed her shop didn't work out, so I ended up just using what I had, and I thought it was really, really nice. um, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about the kit. I'm just laying the base down. Mostly everything I've used is from the kit so far, so I am going to jump into, I still have some questions from when I asked for them on Instagram over the summer. I still have quite a lot of them actually, so I'm going to try and get through some. Okay, Moonlit Planning asked, how did you find your planning style and how long did it take? Um, I would say my style is kind of constantly evolving and changing a little bit, but I started off when I first came into the planner community. I that was I think in why am I forgetting, like 5 years ago or something like that, and I was doing plan ahead and memory planning at the same time in a plum paper. So I was trying to use stickers that were fit for Erin Condren planners in a plum paper, which if you don't know, they don't fit. Erin Condren columns and like standard size columns for decorative stickers are 1.5 and 1.5 inches, and the plum paper is only 1.4 inches. So that wasn't working, but I would kind of like try and decoratively plan ahead and then also memory plan at the same time, like go back and fill stuff in. But I didn't really like that very much because I would cross things out and it wouldn't end up working out very much. So I got an Erin Condren, I think, uh, maybe a year or so into that, and even then, that was like sticker kits, like made for the Erin Condren, were kind of a brand new thing. Like that wasn't a thing when I first started planning necessarily. Like I remember getting the first one from Scribble Prints Co. of like stickers that were kind of meant to go together, that were patterned to go together. Like at the time, it was very just like you would buy a bunch of functional stickers and like different color palettes and put them together with your washi tape. And then I would say when I like started a few years into that, then when I started my YouTube channel in like 2017, that is when I felt pretty comfortable with, I was planning ahead in my plum paper, I was memory planning in my Erin Condren, and I felt pretty comfortable with my style, enough so that I felt like I could make a YouTube channel and like share it with other people in a way that was a little bit more personal, I think, or like more, I don't know what the right word is, but a little bit more like out there, I think, than just an Instagram. So all right, enough about that. I've obviously flown through Monday here. Not a whole lot to mention. I marked that it was my coworker's due date, and what I also should have marked that I forgot was that my friend had her baby this day, I think. So I used a White Deer stationery sticker to mark that. Meetings, I had a pedicure appointment. I used a GP Sticker Studio sticker to mark that. Amazon Fresh delivery that is from Hello Petite Paper. And then I also had a planner collab that I was a part of go live this day. I believe it was Kinsey's collab, the fall, I think it was called the Fall Planner Tag. And again, that planner is from Hello Petite Paper. Okay, moving on to Tuesday, I had to fill out some like COVID forms to do. I keep talking about the laser hair removal, but I got laser hair removal this week as an update from that. I think a couple people asked me how to let them know what they thought about it. I've only done one treatment so far, and my feedback is this. I did the laser hair removal in a couple places, and I have found after one treatment, there's one area of my body where it totally like it's already so such a difference. Like I could see a huge difference right away, and then there's other areas of my body where I after one treatment I don't see any difference at all. So it TMI maybe, but that's kind of where I'm at right now after one treatment. I actually go again next week as I'm talking through this. All right, I layered some deco here. I did everything, all my meetings that I marked this week. I used these like washi tape boxes from Simply Watercolor Co., which I love. And then I don't think I mentioned, but Steven was in Hawaii this week. He was out of town, so I was home alone. And again, I keep mentioning it, but I had a broken arm. This was like the second or third week I had a broken arm, so I was still pretty useless at this point. And I got into Selling Sunset, the TV show. I think it's on Netflix. I've talked about this all the time. I'm not really a TV person. I don't really watch reality TV at all or have an interest in it, but I think I said in my last plan with me, I got into like keeping up with the Kardashians the weekend before, and I think that inspired me to get into Selling Sunset, and I loved it. I like totally ripped through it and watched I think the whole 2 seasons this week while Steven was gone. So I marked that with some stickers from the kit, and then those slippers were from Miss and Meow. Again, so they're not from the kit, but they were from one of her doodle sticker sheets, which I love. I'm obsessed with, and I hope she comes out with more soon. Okay, Wednesday, not a whole lot to talk about there, I don't think, but did the laser hair removal. I also had someone come help me with some chores and stuff while Steven was gone, just because, again, I couldn't like drag my laundry around or do a lot of I was one-handed pretty much at this point. So I marked that with a dish from Hello Petite Paper. And then some of the other stickers that I didn't mention, a lot of the stuff I used was from White Deer Stationery. The bows I think are from the Giving Girl, and then the bigger bows that I used on Wednesday and Thursday were from Bloom Paper Studio. And of course, anything else I missed, you can always ask me down below. Okay, Thursday was a crazy busy day. I was leaving for a girls' weekend this day, so I had 4 meetings, which was hard during the day. I also had an appointment at Dry Bar to get my hair blown out. I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but because I couldn't wash my hair by myself without Steven there, my like bright idea was to go get my hair blown out, which worked out anyways because I was going on a trip to have somebody else wash my hair for me. So I did that at lunch, hoping it was going to be a quick appointment, but it was not. It was actually really stressful. It took forever, and I was like trying to get back with meetings, and oh, the girl who did my hair was like really. Normally, I really like the Dry Bar people, but she like the second I sat down in the chair, she started talking about politics to me, and I was like, whoa. I don't know. This is not what I want to talk about when I'm getting my hair done, but with someone I've never met before. But anyway, it was fine, and my hair turned out great. So I packed my bags and I went to the airport that night. I marked it really cute with the circles that come with the kit, and I think that airplane is from Paper Blush Bar, and all the sparkles that I use are from Letters from Lay. So I flew to Palm Springs. You've probably heard me mention this a million times, but my friends and I always go to Stagecoach for um, around the time of my birthday, which is in April. And originally, when COVID happened, they pushed it to October, thinking that it would, which is 6 months, thinking that it would, maybe it would be able to happen by then. Of course, it couldn't, but we already had booked the place that we stay at, which is my friend's grandparents' house. So we just decided to take a girls' trip and go anyways. So I'm marking right here. Everything you've just seen is that I was in Palm Springs for the weekend, and it was really nice. It was the first time I traveled, like outside of going to like our family cabins in Tahoe, and that was an experience. I would say, being on an airplane was it was fine, but I've heard a lot of people be like, "Oh, it's totally fine. It feels super safe." And I'm like, "I don't think so." I think it was definitely a risk. I don't know what kind of marketing teams the airplanes have and airlines have, like getting all these studies done that say it's safer than going to a grocery store, but I don't know if I believe it because it definitely didn't feel super safe. Anyways, it was fine. My friends came pick me up from the airport, and then we just kind of chilled on Thursday night. And we all were working from home on Friday. We didn't take the day off, so I marked I had some work calls and stuff, and we kind of just worked until like 4 o'clock. And then one of my other friends got there. She had driven that evening. She got there, and then we went out to dinner at this restaurant. Definitely wouldn't recommend it. You know what surprised me was in Palm Springs, we could not get a reservation anywhere. We were calling people all afternoon. I think between me and my friend and her mom, we probably called like 20 different restaurants. Everything was booked up for the entire weekend. And I was like, really? During COVID? I don't know. I don't know if they have so limited capacity or what. It was like really interesting. So anyways, we went out to dinner, and then we had a game night that evening with wine and stuff, and we played categories. No, I don't think we played categories. We played, I can't remember. We played something, the one where you like have to make up a word, like a lie. You have to like make up a definition about a word, and I don't think it's called categories, but that was really fun. We had a lot of fun doing that. Um, I marked that with the Miss Just Plans. Wine glass and a Simply Watercolor Co. heart. All right, so then moving on to Saturday, I slept in this day, which was really nice. Definitely had a lot of wine the night before, and then I marked that we just had a pool day. We just kind of hung out outside, laid by the pool, made margaritas, the whole thing. Um, so that bikini is so cute. I'm obsessed with that. Is from um, White Deer Stationery, and then I also use this pumpkin divider a couple times in the spread. That's from the Pretty Pink Co. Also, by the way, a lot of the shops that I've mentioned, I have coupon codes for Simply Watercolor Co., the Pretty Pink Co., Paper Blush Bar, just a lot of them. So you can always look down below if you're looking for coupon codes to any of these shops. This divider that I'm putting down at the bottom of some of the boxes too is from Harriet Wright Designs. Okay, and then we also went on Saturday to Tommy Bahamas, and we did a happy hour there. And that was like the only place we could get in, honestly, was doing a happy hour, not dinner, at Tommy Bahamas. And I was so pleasantly surprised by it. I thought it was going to be kind of like tacky, cheesy, like I was thinking it was going to be like Hard Rock Cafe or like Cheeseburger in Paradise, kind of that vibe, that kind of like cheesy kind of vibe, but it wasn't. It was so nice. The food was so good. I was so impressed. It felt like really, I don't know, I was just genuinely very surprised by like how good everything, like fresh, good, like it felt really, it was really good. Everything felt super safe, clean, far apart, outdoors, like it felt, I was really impressed with that. All right, so moving on to the next day, I took a flight out pretty early in the morning to get back home. So I layered a My Spoiled Planner sticker over top one of the boxes just because she had some pretty patterned boxes in the kit, but I do like kind of more white spacey boxes. I'm actually really obsessed with the boxes that I put like the bottom of Saturday, the Tommy Bahamas box, and the categories one. That is my favorite style of box that any shop could ever have. I love that when it has the like colored border, the square of foil, and then kind of whited out in the middle. I love those. Anyways, the rest of that day was pretty boring. So you can let me know if you have any questions about the stickers. I just showed you what was left over, and then I got some good feedback in my last plan with me about showing you that, like, me putting the stickers away. I'm gonna collect all of my leftovers from all my kits, put them in the sticker book, and then once it's filled up, I will give it away. So that is what I'm doing here, and I feel like it's kind of satisfying to watch that quickly. I don't know. But that's the whole spread. I really like how it turned out. It feels like a kind of like, I don't know, like a twist up of my style a little bit, and it was really fun to do. I love how foiled it was. I love the pinks and the fun colors and the florals. It was really, really, like, the quality of the kit was so beautiful and really nice to work with. So, anyways, that's everything that I have today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.